if you're going for lazy, I don't give a shit. I just want vegetables, and I don't want to do anything. I'm scared of the oven. I'm a baby. I'm not allowed near the oven. I'm just putting it in and I'm scared and I want to run away. If you want a really good way to eat vegetables, if you need more vegetables, is to roast them. Which is actually way easier than you would think. Literally the quickest way to, if you want to quickly roast vegetables, I'll show you a diagram. So let's say if you want to eat more vegetables, get a big metal bowl. Right. Let me zoom in. Get a big metal bowl like this and put in any vegetable that you think is good, that you like. So maybe broccoli, zucchini, red onion, bell pepper. That looks like an apple. Make sure to chop them up first. So you get a knife and then you like cut it into whatever way you want. You can cut them however you want. Just make sure that they're the same size. And then once they're all in there, add in olive oil. That's like a, wait, what does olive oil come in? I guess like a little container. What color is it? It's usually like, no, it's like it's kind of like that. Oh, that's this. If your olive oil looks like this, you have probably pretty decent olive oil. O for oil. Put that in there. Just squirt like a bunch. It doesn't, you could just do whatever. It's, until it like looks like it's not too oily. And then you also add in salt and pepper. Pepper is like kind of peppery. And you could also add in other stuff too. You could also add in any other spice you want. Anything that you think might be good will probably be good. So for instance, garlic powder. Beautiful choice. Put some in. And then you use your hands to shake it up. You go like, you shake everything up. And then everything in there, put in the oven. I want this to look clearly. Oh shit, it's like way off screen. I'll put a little oven. I'm gonna have to make this bigger. Take everything and put it in the oven. And the oven should be... Oh, wait, hold on. Well, if you just put it in the oven, then you're just going to put this bowl in the oven. This stuff, you put on a... Everything that's in here, you put it on a baking sheet. Little baking sheet. And if you don't want a mess, if you don't want to clean up a mess later, then use parchment paper. I don't even know how I would draw parchment paper. Parchment paper is, or I guess aluminum foil works too. Parchment paper I think is probably better. When you put it down, then that means that after you can just like crumple it up and throw it out. You don't have to like scrub really hard on the baking sheet. And then once all the veggies are on here, so all your fun little veggies are on there. Your peppers, your onion and stuff. Put in the oven. Pretend this is like your oven. That these are like the racks. Make sure that your oven is at maybe 425 Fahrenheit. Honestly, you can be pretty like wishy-washy about this. You could do it at 400. You could even go up to like 450 if you want. Make sure it's kind of at a higher temperature. Don't do like, if you do 350, you're just gonna get kind of mushy stuff. You need to kind of char it. You can do 420. Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? The difference between the like 400 and 450 is gonna be kind of small. And then what you do is you wait, I don't know. I would wait like 20 minutes. And then, there's two options. If you're going for lazy, I don't give a shit. I just want vegetables, and I don't want to do anything. I'm scared of the oven. I'm a baby. I'm not allowed near the oven. I'm just putting it in and I'm scared and I want to run away. Then leave it in for about like 25 to 30 minutes. It won't be as good. If you want to go Gordon Ramsay mode and you're like, I'm a master chef. I'm very skilled in the kitchen. I know my way around any utensil. I have a microplane. Then what you do is you leave it in for 15 minutes. And then after 15 minutes, stir around veggies. And then 15 more minutes. That's if you're like a pro. Because when you stir it around, what's going to happen is that like there's heat coming from the bottom of the sheet pan. And there's like dry heat coming from up top. So like both sides are gonna be kind of cooked differently, which might not necessarily be like a horrible thing. But if you want it like very evenly cooked, it helps if you do this. Anyway, that's if you want to make very quick veggies. This is all you do. And then the way you modify it, let's say you do it once. You're like, I'm kind of bored. How do I mix it up? You mix it up at this stage. I mean, I guess also at this stage too, where with your veggies. But at this stage, you can add in whatever you want. If you get a spice, if you're like, I just got this sick, cool new spice my friend gave me. My sweet best friend gave me this really nice spice to borrow. And I want to try it out. This is perfect for it. Okay, sorry for that long digression. That's how you make veggies. If you want to eat more veggies. You bought a lemon pepper shaker the other day. That'll be great for this. That'll be great for this. Also, another tip. At the end, let's say you're all done. And you have this like sheet pan of like really good veggies and stuff. And you're like, can this get any better? One thing you can do is you can add toppings to these veggies. So stuff that works is like like Parmesan cheese or parsley, like chopped up parsley. Let me write this down. Like parsley, more spices, whole garlic cloves in a veggie roast. Oh yeah. That's actually really good. That's a really good idea. Androgynous bug. Yeah. No, having whole garlic cloves, because then what you do is, they cook in its own skin, and then you could squeeze out like garlic, roasted garlic, which is a treat like none other. Yeah, cooking is not that hard. It seems like it's hard, and it's kind of a risk. It feels hard because it's kind of a risk. Every time you do it, if you mess up, you're kind of wasting food. But if you're okay with eating food that's like, oh, like this is too salty, or I added too much garlic powder, or maybe I should have added something else besides red onion. I really wish I had like broccoli or literally anything else besides red onion. Or maybe you cooked it too long, or you didn't cook it long enough, and you're scared of the oven, you don't want to keep using it. The good news is your food is still going to be edible, and you can still eat it. And when you eat your own bad food, you can pay attention to how it tastes, and then in the future you'll be like, well, I know if I do this, if I leave it in the oven for too long, this is how my food's going to taste. And you kind of have like an instinct for it going forward. The oven is... I mean, I think people are sometimes not scared enough of ovens because they are scary. It's just a box in your house that gets really hot. It's not... I don't blame if somebody's like scared of their oven. It can really hurt you. I burned my hand recently on the oven because I was making a little pizza. I made a pizza with cauliflower, which is a really good type of crust. Yeah, have good oven mitts. Have oven mitts that you like and you enjoy. If you don't like it, you can probably make it into soup. Oh yeah, if you don't like it, if like let's say you try this and you're just like, I don't know about this. Guess what? Put this in a boiling thing of water, and now you have roast vegetable soup. I don't want to draw soup. Okay, I've been doing this for too long. Sorry. Doing it. How many nanos can I bench? Nano is very light. Nano I think weighs the same amount as like a handful of peas. Nano weighs about as much as a small handful of blueberries. I don't know how much that is, but that's the most accurate I'll be able to depict. How many calories is he? He's probably more calories than a handful of blueberries. Maybe he's about as much calories as an apple. What flavor is he? I think he's very sweet. Like, he's sweeter than fruit. At least 100 calories. Yeah, he's at least like, he's about as much as like a apple or a single egg. Maybe like a single, he's probably like pretty close to the nutritional, like he's about as nutritious as a single egg. So not bad, but also not worth eating a friend. Because I can just buy eggs at the market. You can't buy another Nano. How heavy should the cream be? As heavy as you want it to be.